Hidden within the rugged hills of the Salt Range lies a lake that once shimmered like a jewel in the desert landscape, Kalar Kahar Lake. For centuries, this natural lake was more than just water surrounded by hills. It was a living sanctuary, a seasonal refuge for thousands of migratory birds traveling across continents. Every winter, wings from the north filled the skies above Kalar Kahar. Flocks of northern pintail, common teal, Eurasian widgeon, and common pochard would descend upon its waters. For these birds traveling thousands of kilometers along the Central Asian flyway, the lake was a vital resting ground, a place to feed, recover, and survive. But today, the silence over Kalar Kahar tells a different story. Kalar Kahar Lake is a natural saltwater lake formed within the geological folds of the Salt Range. Surrounded by dry hills and sparse vegetation, the lake created a unique wetland ecosystem in an otherwise semi-arid region. Seasonal rains filled the basin with water, creating shallow marshy edges, the perfect habitat for aquatic plants, insects, and small fish. These microscopic and aquatic life forms the foundation of the food chain, and where food was abundant, birds followed. Herons stalked the shallows. Ducks grazed peacefully on aquatic vegetation, and birds of prey circled the sky above, completing a delicate balance of life. For migratory birds crossing Central Asia, wetlands like Kalar Kahar were stepping stones in a long and dangerous journey. Lose these wetlands, and the entire migration chain begins to break. Just a few decades ago, Kalar Kahar was known among birdwatchers as one of Punjab's important wintering wetlands. Thousands of birds arrived here every winter. The lake shimmered with movement, wings, ripples, and calls echoing across the water. Local communities also benefited from the lake. Fishermen depended on it. Travelers stopped to admire its beauty. And nature lovers came to witness the spectacular migration. But paradise is fragile, and sometimes it disappears quietly. Over the years, several factors began to change the fate of this once vibrant ecosystem. The first was declining rainfall. Climate variability reduced seasonal inflow into the lake. With less rain feeding the basin, water levels gradually began to drop. But nature alone was not responsible. Human activity accelerated the decline. Unplanned tourism turned the lakefront into a crowded recreational zone. Restaurants, hotels, and roads appeared along the shoreline, often without environmental planning. Wastewater and garbage began entering the lake. Boat rides and loud activity disturbed the fragile habitat, and the quiet refuge that birds once relied upon slowly disappeared. Wetlands survive on balance, but at Kalar Kahar, that balance began to collapse. Pollution degraded water quality. Encroachment altered natural drainage. Vegetation around the lake was cleared for development. Noise and human presence drove away shy migratory species. Birds that once covered the water like floating islands began to disappear year after year. Fewer flocks arrived, until eventually many stopped coming altogether. The loss of birds was not just a loss of beauty. It was the collapse of an entire ecosystem. Migratory birds help control insect populations. They disperse seeds. They maintain ecological balance in wetlands. When birds vanish, the ecosystem weakens. Kalar Kahar became a painful reminder of how quickly nature can decline when conservation is ignored. Yet, the story of Kalar Kahar does not have to end in silence. Wetlands can recover if protected. Rainwater restoration, pollution control, and responsible tourism could revive this dying ecosystem. They are living crossroads of continents where migratory wings connect the Arctic with South Asia. And if we listen carefully, perhaps one day the skies above Kalar Kahar will again fill with the sound of wings. Nature gave us a sanctuary. What remains to be seen is whether we are willing to bring it back to life.